So Active Directory on Windows 2016, many organizations are considering Windows 2016 or even deploying it already. We've seen a transition where Server 2003 is definitely not supported anymore, and I would expect up and coming, we're going to be looking at similar for 2008 and even Windows 2012. So making sure you're up to speed on this latest technology is going to go a long way for the success of your infrastructure team within your organization, but also for the business, right? This is always about the business and making sure all of the users within the company can do their jobs. So let's talk a little bit more about why Active Directory 2016. Well, here are some of the features. So one of them is Privileged Access Management, also referred to as PAM. PAM's benefits are to mitigate security concerns for Active Directory. So let's talk about that a little bit more. When it comes to technologies that support credential theft, right? We don't want our credentials stolen. PAM allows for prevention of the techniques like pass the hash, spear phishing, or even similar types of attacks. It prevents them from occurring. And that's a huge step in the right direction. We want to protect our accounts and make sure that everything is secured and encrypted in a way that doesn't compromise our organizational information. The next feature I'd like to talk about is the Azure Active Directory Join. With the vision of cloud and with conversations of cloud happening constantly within organizations, Azure Active Directory Join extends cloud capabilities for Windows 10 devices. And it is very likely that you are deploying Windows 10 or looking at deploying Windows 10 today in terms of what that would actually mean. So having Active Directory 2016 supports that level of integration with Microsoft's Azure product and their Windows 10 product. So huge win-win here. Next, Microsoft Passport. So Passport is a brand new key-based authentication approach that organizations and consumers can use that goes beyond the traditional passwords. This is a form of authentication that prevents breach, theft, and is even phishing resistant. And so your credentials get an extra layer of protection. Now, how it works is the user logs on to a device with a biometric or PIN logon that is linked to a certificate or another key pair. And then from there, everything gets decrypted and encoded, and then it further supports the login. So really, really excellent approach to ensuring security within credentials. The last feature and function here that I'd like to discuss is the deprecation of FRS. So file replication services have been used in the past to be able to take, for example, profiles. If I had a group of profiles in one directory, I could make a copy of those profiles off to another. Now, file replication service was also leveraged in Active Directory for that copy process when you have multiple domain controllers. And so Active Directory 2016 now uses the distributed file system, DFS. Now, likely this is nothing new to you. DFS has been around for some time within the previous operating systems, but now in 2016, it is no longer going to be available. So FRS is gone. DFS is here for the win. Also, a great reminder that Windows 2003 is just not supported anymore, and that we need to move forward into the future and kind of get with the times here. We need more secure environments because of the rise in security breaches, and this will support that.